What is going on, everyone? It's Team 6 here to introduce to you CheemChat. All right, my name is Gabriel Aponte, and this is my team.
I'm Maria.
I'm Sam.
I'm Hunter.
And I'm Ray.
All right, so first we're going to talk about this login screen for a little bit. So we have three different types of logins here. Two are OAuth, and one is a local strategy. So I will give it off to Maria to talk.
So for our first login option, we decided to offer the user the opportunity to log in through their GitHub account. We utilize the Passport middleware to integrate with the GitHub OAuth strategy, and once the user's account is authenticated, their GitHub user information is stored in MongoDB.
And I added the functionality to log in with DeviantArt. And so this was just a little challenge for me since I didn't use Passport on my assignment 3. And it helped me gain more experience with Passport.
So for users that desire to create an account for the site, we chose to implement the local login option. Similar to our other two login functionalities, we utilize Passport once more to create a local strategy. If this is a user's first time signing in, a new account is automatically created for them, stored in MongoDB, and they're logged in and redirected to the homepage. Accounts must be created with unique usernames, as each password is correlated with a unique name.
And in addition, we wanted to make sure that this login was secure, so we used the bcrypt middleware to encrypt all the passwords. So nothing is stored as plain text, and the users can input anything they like, and us developers or anybody else won't be able to see the actual password itself. And all this is handled server side, so there's no way for our passwords to leak out. All right, so first we're just going to try to log in locally, see if I remember this password. Oh, I do not. Well, it looks like the Cheem overlords have told me I'm wrong. Let's just go log in with DeviantArt instead. It's pretty fun. All right, here we go. And this is the main chat page.
For the user interface of the site, we decided that we would utilize React as we all enjoy working with it for assignment 4 because of how dynamic and responsive it is. So React allowed us to take advantage of the many great reusable components that come with it, so we didn't have to waste time making our own. And then we also leveraged the Bootstrap CSS framework on top of that, which gives us access to more components, jQuery plugins, and also we're able to bootstrap template. We use the Facebook Create React app template. And then we're going to go through and walk through the user flow of adding a Cheem. So you can see, you can write your caption for a Cheem. So like, I love Cheems, for example, and then you have to scroll through and you can look at all the different Cheems that are in our database, select a Cheem, and when you press send, it appears directly below that into the just the display of all the user comments, and it has your username, when you submitted it, and yeah.
So on the server, it's just a pretty basic Express server like we've seen in all of our assignments. All of our endpoints for sending messages, getting the leaderboards, getting the current logged in user, logging in and out are all here, as well as serving the single page app, of course. We have middleware for Passport, the Express session middleware for storing users, or the current logged in user, Morgan for logging, the body parser, and the compression one just for performance reasons. In terms of real time, like how that chat actually functions and updates live, we use Ably, which is a platform as a service that gives us that capability on a global network. It's just like any other API, except that, and we use it because some of the free hosting sites like Heroku and Glitch, after they put sites to sleep, WebSockets tend to break. So they're not always the most reliable option. And in terms of Mongo, it's just like every other project we've done, and we use it for storing users and messages. And yeah.
And Raymond is now going to talk about leaderboards. Or not. Raymond?
Oh yeah, so up here at the top of the app, thanks Zoom, I forgot I was muted. We got this nice leaderboard here. You can see you can compete with your friends to send the most chats. So it starts basically for each user and for each Cheem, there is a count for how many times it's been used. And whenever a Cheem is used or a user posts something, each of those respective numbers gets updated in the database, and then the UI is updated in real time to reflect the new standings.
Yeah, so this is a fun little way to add some competition to our website. And the last main feature we want to show off here is actually being able to upload your own Cheem. So we have a bunch of pre-added Cheems in here already, but we wanted to allow users to upload their own. So if you click the upload button, it'll bring you to this little pop-up that'll ask you to input a URL. And so the way this works is you have to input a URL that actually ends in some sort of image type file, whether it be PNG or JPEG. And the reason for this is we didn't want to actually have pictures stored on MongoDB because that would take up a lot of space, especially if a lot of users are using this. And if there's a lot of pictures getting added, we will run out of space on our free version of MongoDB. So by just having a URL, it's just a simple string and the site pulls from that URL to get the images in. So let's just look at this real quick. I have a Cheem that I kind of want to add in. So I'm just going to copy the image link here, go back to the upload. I'm going to paste it in and I'm going to press OK. I'm just going to refresh our site. And as we can see, our Cheem is now at the end. We can make a little chat, pray to the Cheems and send it. And there you go. All right. And that is pretty much it for CheemChat. It's a fun, simple way to just love our overlords of the Cheem kind. And yeah, and when you're done with the application, then you just log out.
So like Gabe said, once a user has concluded their Cheem chatting experience, they can safely log out from any account they use to access the site. Again, Passport just takes care of this process and clears the user's authenticated information.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we hope to see you chatting about your Cheems very soon.